gardening, and drinking. Two of my favorite pastimes. This is the Front Range Gardener, and I'm going to show you how to grow mint and how to make your own Front Range Mojito. But which mint variety makes the best mojitos? Let's do an experiment. This video is inspired by the Front Range daughter Caitlin, who gave me this cool chocolate mint plant for Father's Day. Will this chocolate mint make the best mojito? Let's grow 3 types of mint. I will show you how to make your own Front Range Mojito, and then we'll do a taste test.
I'm undercover here at my local big box store, you know, the blue one. Let's see which varieties of mint they carry. They have peppermint. I don't think that's right for a mojito. Sweet mint sounds promising. And then I found 1 spearmint. Let's grab 1 sweet mint and 1 spearmint to go along with our chocolate mint for our mojito experiment.
Can I go on a rant? Well, of course I can. It's my YouTube channel. Home Depot didn't have any mint at all. I bought this pathetic little mint at Lowe's. I figured that I could prune it up and wait 2 weeks and harvest some mint. I paid $5.78 for this scraggly little plant. Later that afternoon, I went grocery shopping at my local Sprouts store, and I ran across this beautiful mint plant for $4.29. I wish there was a local nursery here in Castle Rock. If you know a good place to buy herbs, let everyone know in the comments below.
I'm back undercover at Tagawa Gardens off Parker Road in Centennial, Colorado, and I found something called Mojito Mint. How can I go wrong? Tagawa has a much better selection of herbs and different varieties of mint than any place I have been so far this year.
Every viewer who has ever grown mint will tell you the same thing. Never grow mint in the ground. I can't think of a plant that spreads with such wild abandon. Always contain mint in a container. I'll use these wooden barrels on my patio. Our cold Colorado winters will kill any mint that survives mojito harvests. Previously, I have mixed a granular fertilizer into the soil. I like to use a balanced 10-10-10 fertilizer that will slowly release nutrients into the soil. Now that the soil is prepared, let's plant some mint. It's a simple step to plant my mint. I'll leave the tags with the plants so we remember which variety is which. In my garden, deer and rabbits eat everything. They seem to especially like my herbs. I protect my harvest by putting up chicken wire around my barrel. In about 2 weeks, I should be able to harvest sprigs of mint for my mojitos.
Apartment dwellers can get in on the mojito fun by growing mint in a container in a bright window.
It's time to harvest some mint and make our Front Range Mojito. Assemble the ingredients for your mojito: 5 or 6 mint leaves, a lime, white rum. I like white rum. Ice, club soda, and a sweetener. If you are watching your Front Range waistline like I am, use an artificial sweetener. I prefer to use stevia. You can use 1 packet of stevia or use this stevia syrup that I found at Trader Joe's. Using a granular sweetener like this stevia will leave grit if the sweetener does not fully dissolve. Using this stevia syrup avoids this problem. Quarter the lime. Add 5 or 6 mint leaves and the lime to a glass. Muddle the mint and lime. This OXO muddler does a great job. Break the mint leaves to release the flavorful oils. You don't have to grind it into a paste. Add 2 generous ounces of rum and add your sweetener. And stir. Fill the glass with ice. Top off with club soda. Lime-flavored LaCroix water makes a nice alternative. Stir again. Garnish with a quarter lime and a sprig of mint. I suggest that you enjoy your mojito with a straw. This keeps muddled mint leaves out of your teeth. Cheers!
Well, it's happy hour on the Front Range, and it's time for the moment of truth. Which mint makes the best mojito? I'm joined by Mrs. Front Range Gardener, who is a mojito aficionado. Let's start with spearmint. Would you like to start off the taste test?
I will. It's delicious.
Ah.
It sounds like one of the mojitos we have had before.
You know, you can't go wrong with spearmint, so that's a good first taste. Now we're going to do chocolate mint. Now I'm a little nervous about this one. It may not turn out great, but let's give it a try. Would you like to start?
All right. Yeah, we're a little concerned about this one. It's different.
Different doesn't mean good. I'd say it's a little bitter, and chocolate flavor is really not coming out. It's not my favorite so far.
I would say it's a little heavy, not as refreshing as the spearmint.
Are you ready to move on to sweet mint?
I'm excited about this one.
All right, let's give it a try.
The name alone sounds fantastic. It has a more delicate flavor. It's a little later on your palate, but it's very nice.
I think it's a little more tart, and I think if I was going to make the mojito with sweet mint again, I'd add a few more mint leaves to this one.
I agree. It's a little more subtle, so a little more mint would make it good, but the flavor is delicious.
The one I have the highest hopes for is Mojito Mint. How can you go wrong?
We're optimistic.
All right.
This could be the winner. We'll find out. I have my opinion.
I had higher hopes. I thought it'd be a little better because it said Mojito Mint.
I did too. I found this to be a little bit bitter, not as light and refreshing as some of the other flavors.
I gotta say, I think I'm a fan of regular old spearmint.
I say spearmint is the winner. I would go with sweet as number 2, but again, if you're going to use sweet, we would use more mint in it.
Yeah.
Chocolate and mojito.
What a disappointment. Mojito Mint doesn't make a good mojito.
If you like to mix gardening and drinking as much as I do, then muddle that like button. Grow mint for mojitos and you will enjoy happy hour gardening.